Hello lovely people, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. For those of you who don't know, my name's Helen, but you probably will already know by the name of my channel. This video is long overdue, and please excuse me because I've never made a YouTube video before. I've only ever made Instagram stories, and this is why I decided to make a YouTube channel, because I used to make like long behind videos on my Instagram story of me just cooking and just like popping my shit, talking shit and stuff. So everybody's like, make a YouTube channel, and well, here I am. So just like I said, bear with me. It's probably gonna be a little janky, but whatever, right? So today I'm going to be making my version of food for your soul, aka soul food. I just thought I would make something that is, I guess, friendly to all types of people, because I didn't want to start out making like a dish where it's just like, who's gonna even be following this recipe? But I don't even know if you're watching me to be following a recipe. You might just be watching me to just watch me, or you might just be watching me for pure entertainment. So whatever, it doesn't matter why you're here. Please just tell a friend to tell a friend to view my videos, because I hope I'm not putting in all this work and I'm gonna be the only one watching my videos back. Like, help us out, okay guys? I'm gonna just go over the things that I'm going to be making today and what you will need. And for those of you who like follow me on Instagram and followed my little series called Cooking on a Budget with Bang Out, this is like an amped up version of it, because like I actually went out and bought stuff to like prepare this. But I don't have, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't have everything I would like to have, because it's still, you know, it's still gonna be a little budget going on here that we gotta follow. So I'm gonna just in the next clip, I'm gonna show you guys the things that I will have and what I will be making. I had to go put on some damn chapstick because my lips was looking a little dry in that first clip. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys all the stuff that I have with me, because I'm gonna make baked mac and cheese, fried chicken wings, sweet potatoes, and greens my way, my version. So please, whoever's watching this that got like cooking experience, don't come for me, okay? Because it's my version of it, and it's just like a little quick, easy, put together, throw it together, you know, any occasion you want to impress your in-laws, you want to impress the people at Thanksgiving, you want to have a little kickback and show people your cooking skills, follow this recipe because it's easy, okay? Because if I can do it, you can do it too. Okay, so first off, for the greens, I have chicken broth. I think that it adds flavor to it. This is totally optional. You can boil it with water and season it yourself, but I just like to like cut back some time by using that instead. Just the prepackaged and washed greens, but you also, I would recommend to, you know, wash them yourself just to make sure that you have all the dirt and grittiness out of it. So that's for the greens, and obviously there's gonna be seasonings too, but I'm not gonna sit here and show every single seasoning, because also you can pretty much add your own seasonings to it. So this is just like the basis of what you need in order to make this. You can use all types of seasonings. For the collard greens, I'll probably just have to like go off of, just play it by ear basically, because I actually forgot. This is why I'm saying this is my first YouTube video, and I feel like I just woke up this morning, I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna stop procrastinating, because I've been saying I was gonna do this, so I just decided I'm gonna do it today. So in pure Helen fashion, I fucking forgot something. Wait, I'm so used to making these Instagram stories that I curse like a sailor. I don't know if I might have to limit the cursing in here. But yeah, I forgot. Like, I was gonna get some type of vegetable seasoning, just so I don't have to sit here and try to figure out or improvise and think of what I was gonna season it with. But we'll get to that later. So that's for the greens. I forgot something else. that this is my secret ingredient. Okay, listen, this is very much so optional because, like, listen, this is most people probably will be like, I don't know, sis, kind of skeptical about it, but trust and believe, this is like my secret ingredient for greens. And I actually got it from my older sister. She taught me to put in Chinese sausages. Look, this is already used. So I use Chinese sausages to flavor the greens. But like I said, that's optional. I know a lot of people don't eat pork, and quite frankly, a lot of people probably don't trust some Asian products. So yeah, so you can use bacon. You can use beef bacon, turkey bacon, a pork bacon. You can use, some people use turkey necks, or like just any type of meat that has like that's like hearty and has like a lot of flavor to it, will add flavor to your greens. Okay, and then for the sweet potatoes, I just have obviously sweet potatoes. And what I do is I cut them up, and well, I wash them, cut them up, boil them, or wait, no, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't boil them. I just cut them up and then I'll bake them. And then I add some syrup to it, and also probably a little bit of sugar and some cinnamon, like seasoning for a little razzle dazzle. And then what's next? Okay, so the chicken wings, I just have like some regular chicken wings. I usually will start off by seasoning the chicken wings and letting them sit for a little bit while I'm like preparing all the other stuff. And for that, I'll get to that part about the seasoning, but I actually, instead of just using flour to bread the chicken, I usually will opt for like one of these type of like batter mix. I just think that it has like more flavor to it, and it adds color. It's obviously for fried chicken, so you'll get like the texture and the crisp you want for the outside. So this is really inexpensive. You can find this at any market. So I usually use this. If I don't have this, then I'll use flour. It's not, but if I use flour, I'll season the flour because I don't want it to be like just bland. You know, I don't want the chicken to just be seasoned and then the outside to not be. So that's for the fried chicken. And then for the mac and cheese, I just, see, this is why I already warned you that my video is probably gonna be janky, because I was about to show you the pasta box, and I'm using a pasta box to hold up my phone. But so you just need elbow macaroni. You can use any type of pasta, really. I've seen people use like the rotini. They use the bigger like elbow macaroni. Any type of like pasta you want to use. I even saw somebody use spaghetti noodles to make their mac and cheese. I don't know about that. But I'm gonna be using heavy whipping cream. Normally I would use just milk in there, but you know, I try to be a little fancy today, so I got this. And then I just have like I said, I don't have every single thing I need, because at first I was in the supermarket, I was browsing around trying to look for the Velveeta cheese, and I couldn't find it. So then I found these, like, cause it's, as long as you have like black cheese, it's better, cause just the way, I feel like just the way it melts and stuff, it's a better process than just using all shredded cheese. I usually just use like shredded cheese for the top. I wanted Velveeta cheese because I usually use that, but then I couldn't find it in the aisle in the cheese aisle, because for some reason, I don't know why, it's like at every supermarket they literally put the Velveeta cheese like just in the middle of a fucking aisle somewhere. I don't know. So I couldn't find this. So I just decided to grab these two cheeses. But then I was walking around trying to find other stuff, and I saw the Velveeta cheese, but you know how much they wanted to charge? Like $10. And I wasn't doing doing that because, like I said, it's gonna be a budget. Okay, and I don't want you to be spending your coins like that just to be making this mac and cheese. Like, we could skip the Velveeta cheese and we could use this. That's fine. That's fine, sis. That's fine, bro. Just use whatever. But I just have sharp cheddar. I think sharp cheddar cheese is good for mac and cheese. And then I just decided to try out Kobe Jack because it's Kobe Jack and Monterey Jack cheese. So that will add some more flavor to it too. And oh, also for the mac and cheese, before you bake or put it in the oven to bake, let me just go all the way back. Let me rewind all the way back. Before you even put the cheeses in there, please season your noodles a little bit, cause sometimes people just be having mac and cheese that be cheesy as fuck. Cheesy, but it don't have no flavor. Like, I know you've eaten some mac and cheese where you just tasted cheese, if you know what I mean, like cheese but no flavor. So what I would suggest is season your pasta noodles up a little bit before you add all the cheese and stuff to it. It makes all the difference, trust me. Okay, so those are the stuff that I have right now for the things that I'm making. Like I said, I don't want to make it too like complicated where you're out like grocery shopping and you're trying to find like all these. Just, if you're gonna be following this recipe, just try to like get as much of the stuff as you can. But obviously you can buy any types of brands, you can substitute, you know, it's very like flexible. So I'm gonna first start off with the chicken. I'm gonna wash it. Wash your chicken, please. Wash the chicken, and then I'm gonna season the chicken, and then we'll go on with the rest and let the wind take us wherever we're gonna go. Okay? First things first, rule number 1, wash your hands before you cook, you little nasties. So first I'm gonna start off with washing the chicken so we can get that show on the road, because I usually like to season the chicken while I'm doing all the other stuff just so it can like sit for them, because the chicken is not gonna be touched like at all. It's probably gonna be like the last thing that's done actually, because I want it to be crispy in the end. So I'm gonna be doing all the other stuff while it's like sitting, and then I'll bread it and then fry it. Okay, so I just have this big old like bowl. So I'll put all the chicken in to wash it. I don't know if you guys can see. Is that a good angle for you guys to see? I wish I had somebody to record me, because that would be so much easier. So just have this chicken right here. And I usually like to get chicken wings. Me personally, I just like it better because I love eating food for texture. So one of my favorite things to eat is fried chicken wings, and I prefer wings over like breast or thigh personally. So, and it's not too much chicken. It'll definitely be crispy, and it's not gonna be too heavy, I feel like. So I usually just try to pluck any little hairs out if I can, or feathers, I guess they're called. So I'll just like rinse them a little bit one by one, and then I'll actually just soak it in some vinegar. But that's totally optional too. Like just wash your chicken at the end of the day. You can do it however you want to. That's just how I do it. You can wash it however you want to, but just make sure you wash that thing, okay? Don't skip washing the chicken like y'all skip washing your hands. Like, I know you think nobody be knowing that you don't wash your hands. Some of y'all probably be using the bathroom at home and don't even be washing your hands. Somebody be even don't wash it when they out in public too, but that's another story for another day. So I just try to like pick off any excess like fat on there, or just stuff that's like little gadgets and gadgets hanging off. But I'm just cleaning them off right a little bit first, and then I'll do it again. I'm over here trying to be cute, trying to make these videos. I wish I was back on my Instagram story. I used to be looking busted and crusted on there, not caring how I look. But I just want to be a little bit more professional and be a little bit more presentable on YouTube. So I'm just like, I'm meant for this. Like, why don't I try to do this? Cause shit, these people on YouTube be making bank, okay? Cause if that could be me, sign me up. So we gonna manifest this, okay? So y'all, don't let me down. Don't have me out here having like 2 views. Like at least like let me be looking decent out here. I'll tell you a name that I'm not gonna be using for sure. I was gonna do cooking on a budget with Bang Out, but first of all, that shit is long as hell. That name is long as hell, and I don't want to just limit myself to making cooking videos. I want to be able to like, look, bitches be making their first video and start talking about I want to make different content. Like, girl, sit your ass down. You didn't even finish making this first video. But yeah, I just want to be able to like do all types of things. You know, I have a lot of ideas of videos that I want to do, so I don't want to just, oh, this whole time you couldn't even see anything. But I just want to be able to come up with a name that's not going to limit me to just doing cooking videos. So I opted not to make that my YouTube channel name. I want to do other things in the future too. So yeah, I have 2 names in mind that I am thinking about doing. But yeah, like I said, I didn't want to just, I'll probably do like a series on here, because Cooking on a Budget with Bang Out was a hit on Instagram, okay, honey? So I would like to maybe make a series out of that, and then I can just like show you guys recipes of things that you can make with things that you most likely will have in your house at the moment. So yeah, so I didn't want to do that, and also I didn't want to use that name because y'all probably not gonna be able to pronounce that name anyway. Like, I always have to sit here and try to like teach people how to pronounce my Vietnamese name, which is Ngao, spelled N-G-O-C. I always gotta try to like teach somebody how to pronounce that. So I wasn't even gonna do that to y'all. I wasn't even gonna do y'all like that. Like, Cooking on a Budget with Bang Out, like, that's a tongue twister, and you don't even know how to say the name. Like, so no. So anyway, I'm over here just, I feel like I'm lollygagging because sometimes I cannot multitask. I just get so distracted talking. I'm over here, don't even know what I'm doing. But okay, so, and I don't know how to edit videos. So this is really gonna be janky. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of, it's gonna be a collage of videos put together. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wash the chicken off. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna let it sit in some vinegar just to make sure it's clean. But apparently, according to health officials, or I don't know, white people, you don't have to wash chicken because I was listening to I was watching The Breakfast Club one time, and Dr. Oz was on there. I don't know if y'all know Dr. Oz, but I don't even know if he's white, but anyway, that doesn't matter. He was basically saying that it's not good to wash chicken because if you're gonna be cooking it, it's already like all the impurities are gonna be taken out by the heat of cooking, basically. And then also it's not good to wash the chicken because whatever is like on the chicken, the dirtiness of the chicken is flying everywhere inside your sink, you know. But then whatever, I'm just used to this, so I'm just gonna do it how I'm used to. You do what you're comfortable with. So gonna be washing that. Just have some vinegar, distilled white vinegar, and I just pour it in there. I'm gonna be washing the greens because I haven't made like a full, I don't know, this is not no damn full course meal, but basically I haven't made like a lot of food like this in a while, so I'm just like blanking out on like the steps I usually take. But I want to do the greens first because it's gonna take like the longest to cook down, just to get that flavor in. Because with greens, it's like they tend to have like a bitter taste to it, so I just want to be able to let it like marinate whatever juices and seasonings it's going to as much as I can. So I'm just gonna, these are already pre-washed, but I usually would just like go over them again just to make sure. I hope that you guys can see, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know. You're just gonna have to hear me talk, and hopefully you can even hear me talk. Like, okay. Cold water. I usually would just use like cold water. Yeah, you guys can't see what's going on, but this whole washing thing, you don't need to really see this, right? Do y'all not know like how to wash? Oh, shit. See, this is why I don't do this type of shit. That's staying in there because I don't know how to edit that out. I was just trying to, this is what I need. I need like one of those little camera mounts that can like, I can just adjust it. But basically I'm putting it inside there and I'm gonna be rinsing them off. Ooh, that probably looks nasty. Hold on. All right, how did I get it to stand up? Like that? We good? Maybe. Oh no, this is so unprofessional. Okay. So I'm just gonna put 2 bags in there. I actually underestimated how much that was going to be, so I'll use this one instead. I'm gonna actually use a bigger like bowl too. I really hope you guys can hear me talking in here. I'm actually gonna have to run back that first clip that I just made because I don't even know if you can hear me with the water on. It's right here. So with vegetables and stuff, when I'm washing them, I usually like will wash them with water and then I will actually like put salt in there. Like I learned that from my parents, like to really get your vegetables or your greens clean. Oh, maybe I might need both. I thought I was gonna be able to squeeze it all in one bowl, but I'm just gonna do them in like sections because it's like overflowing over here. Okay, that should be good. So I just drain it out with the first batch of water that I had in there of me like rinsing them off. And then I'll just fill it up with water again. And then I'll put salt in there. And don't worry, it's not gonna make your greens like salty, extra salty, because it's just, this is the process before cooking it. So it's not like you're cooking it and they'll absorb like the saltiness. That's not gonna happen. It's just rinsing off with salt water right now. And then I'm back over here, you guys. Trying to find some space. Okay, so now this is just a second bag of greens, and I'll just rinse it off. Since I'm already by the sink, I'm just gonna wash off these sweet potatoes and peel them so we can just get that out the way. So I just have 3 right here because that's all I have left. Because I was actually, all right, let me just let y'all in on something, because I was gonna make yams, and quite frankly, I don't even know the difference between them. I had to Google it and see like, what's the difference between sweet potatoes and yams. But while I was out shopping, I forgot to grab yams. No, actually, no, let me just tell y'all the real tea, because I decided to go to Acme. I don't know why I decided to go to Acme, but it was in the area that I was in. So they didn't even have no damn sweet potatoes there. So what makes you think they was gonna have yams? They didn't have any of it. So I was gonna just go somewhere else to get it, but I rushed my ass home to do this and forgot all about it. So I'm just like, please, please, please let there be something at home that I can use. So I just found these sweet potatoes and I said, listen, we're gonna be making sweet potatoes today, okay? Because I'm not moving my car out, because y'all know how it is, like when you live in the hood and when it snows, it ain't no parking in the area. And I just had to, I was arguing with somebody the other day because why did they try to take my parking spot? Why? I put the trash can out there to hold my spot, and they try to move my spot and park in there, and I was like, that could start a fight. So please, just spare yourself. Don't do that. Just don't do that. That's rude. That's disrespectful. Somebody shovel out their snow and they put something to block a parking spot right there for it. Like, why are you moving their stuff? Like, ooh, people are just have no etiquette. Like, but anyway, I'm just washing these off, and then I'm just gonna peel them, because what the hell is this on here? All this damn sand on here. I'm about to just peel them right now because I ain't got the time. So I usually just I'll peel it and then I'll like rinse it again. That makes sense, right? So I don't have to be washing twice. Like, girl, this is what I'm talking about. Like, when I'm start making a video, I'm just like so focused on entertainment that I'm not even being logical. I'm just not even doing things how I usually would. So I just peel these, wash them, cut them into like maybe like 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. I just be hearing people say stuff like that, like 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. I don't really know what the measurement is, but you just cut them, slice them babies, okay? Not too thick, not too thin. That's it. I thought I might try to use some measurements so you can get an idea, but I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Then it should look like that. Please keep all the adult jokes out of my comments. Okay. And also, just obviously keep in mind the how many people you're gonna be feeding in order to like gauge how many like sweet potatoes to use, or how many boxes of noodles, pasta to use, or how many bags of collard greens to use. Just go by what you think is gonna be enough for your family, because I don't know. I'm just making maybe like a portion for maybe like 4 or 5 people. I guess that'll be enough for, depending on how much the people eat, I guess. But I'm just, when it comes to these sweet potatoes, I'm just using whatever I have left, and I only have 3 left. So we gonna make 3. I'm not really let me not say I'm not big on sweet potatoes. I'm big on everything. I'm just greedy and fat, clearly. But I don't really care for too much if I have it or not. But I think it's like a nice little mix, because I do enjoy like sweet and savory foods. So I like mixing the mac and cheese with like yams or sweet potatoes. So I thought that would be good. It would be like a full meal to make. But apparently sweet potatoes and yams are very much so different from each other. I thought that yams was just the end result of when you make the sweet potatoes. I thought the sweet potatoes was in the pure form, but they're actually 2 different types of potatoes, I guess you would call. Into slices. I don't even know like how thin or thick they should be. I normally don't even make yams or sweet potatoes. I only made it once, I think. So I'm just going based off of what I think is best and what will cook the fastest. So I just cut them in like, maybe this is like a 1/4 of an inch slice. And then I will add like butter and stuff when I'm baking it. Now that I have the chicken all washed up, I'm going to start seasoning them. I have garlic salt, onion powder, some kicked up chicken, some type of like seasoning. This is very much optional. I just saw it and grabbed it. I'm like, that might be good. Some white pepper. Yeah, white pepper. Some MSG. Maybe you might not know what it is, but it's in accent salt. A lot of people use that like accent seasoning. This is pretty much what it is. I know there's like theories on how it's not good for you or whatever, but it's food for your soul. So you're going to make it real unhealthy. Some cayenne pepper, and did I say the chicken bouillon? It's like a chicken powder. I usually use this to season a lot of stuff. It's very flavorful. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some onion powder, and also I have some sazon packages, little packets. I mean, not packages, packets. I like using this to season it because it gives it like flavor, obviously, but also a little bit of color too. So I put some onion powder in there, some garlic salt. Don't season too much, but don't season too little. Just try to like eyeball it enough where it's like good enough for your tasting, to your taste buds, to your liking, whatever the hell I was just trying to say. But yeah, I don't like food that's too salty because that will really mess up a meal. But definitely I want it to be seasoned enough. But rule of thumb, Is that how you say it? I said but basically what I was about to say is you can always go back and like season more if you don't think you did enough, but never season too much because you can't reverse it once it's too salty. Okay, so just keep that in mind. A little bit of cayenne pepper. I always get cayenne pepper mixed up with chili powder. I don't know if I'm the only person that does that, but yeah. What did I do so far? Okay, onion powder, garlic salt, some white pepper, chicken, kicked up chicken, flakes, seasoning, whatever the hell it is. A little bit of, so in Vietnamese, so I didn't want to put this tag in there because y'all probably don't even know what it says, but it says bo ngọc seasoning, which is translated right into English. It's powdered sugar. It's not even powdered sugar, but like ngọc. It's like it's flavoring to it, but literally bop is powder and ngọc is like sweet, sugary, flavorful, and then seasoning. So yeah, so I put some in here. You can go a little bit heavy-handed with this because this is not that salty, but it will make your food very flavorful. And then I put the chicken bouillon. I think that's how you pronounce it, chicken bouillon. I'm trying to be fancy. Chicken powder. I usually take one like scoop, like one, I guess this is considered like a tablespoon. I usually like season it a little bit first and then like try to mix the chicken around and then see what I need to do, like to go back, maybe go back and like season it again with some stuff. But for the most part, since it's only like maybe 12 chicken wings in here, I don't think I need to season it too heavily. By the way, like seasoned raw chicken smells amazing. Like does anybody ever think like it smells so good? Like I could eat this and get fucking what is this, salmonella or E. coli? I don't know which one it is when you eat raw chicken. But so I got those seasonings and I think it should be fine, the amount that I put in, and then I'll put in that packet of sazon to add color to it. Because I think it really brings out the flavor, number one. And usually I like using that sazon, like if I don't have the pre-packaged like batter, chicken batter already mixed, because that will add color to it. Like if you're just using flour to make the fried chicken, I usually will put sazon in the flour so it can give it color too. So that's just what I like to do, because I like, you know, I really pay attention to the presentation of food as well. I know sometimes you can't just base it off of that, because some food that looks good don't be good, and some other foods that don't look so appetizing be the ones that's good as shit. So I try to like master both at the same time. Nice presentation, good flavor, good taste. Okay, so I'll put, I think one packet should be fine, just because, like I said, it's only like 12 in here, I believe. 12 chicken wings. And you see how it like gives it some color? That's what I like. Ew, I don't know if this looks nasty right now. But hopefully you didn't leave the video yet. Just, you gotta wait till the end, watch until the end so you can see the result. You can see what you're gonna be making, mamas. Like, You can't just click off the video now. Like, how you gonna learn how to cook for your man, right? So, okay. So the chicken's all seasoned up and whatnot and mixed. Camera, I washed my cutting board and the same knife. So don't try to come for me and try to say I'm dirty just using one knife and one cutting board for everything. But I'm just gonna mince up some garlic for the greens. If you hear some dog whimpering in the background, just ignore it, because I don't even know if you can hear it, but just in case you do. He's all right. He's not. We're not torturing him over here, so he just be whining like a little baby. So I usually don't do that. So don't do that. Don't do what I just did, because I don't know why I just decided to do that. Okay. What I usually do is I'll cut the ends off first and then pound it. I don't know why I just decided to pound it first, but I think this knife is kind of dull, so I'm not able to like mince it quickly. I just gotta do it. I just gotta do what I gotta do to get that. So these are just gonna be trash over here. And then move that to the side. So let me just add the minced garlic to that popping ass pot right over there. I don't know if I'm about to just cause a fire right now. I don't know. We just gonna see. So I just add the minced garlic to that. And then I'm gonna actually put the, oh, I thought that wasn't recording that whole time. What the hell? Where is, bruh. Okay, so I burnt the garlic. Like I told you guys not to. But I'm just gonna put the Chinese sausages in here. I might as well just use the rest. Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me try to cut them up and see how it's looking first. So I actually just have it on a medium heat right now because, like I said, I didn't want to burn the garlic, but it's a little crispy. But that's okay. More flavor. So I'm just gonna like cut these up into little bite-sized pieces. Like I said, this is, ooh, can't even see me chopping them, but this is optional. The Chinese sausages is optional, but if you do decide to follow this recipe to a T, you can find this at like a local Asian supermarket if you can find it. They're called Chinese sausages, and in Vietnamese it's called lap sum. So maybe if you go in there and you speak to them in Vietnamese, they'll understand you. All right, so far, I don't know. I need more space in this kitchen. I just have this much right now, and let me see what it's looking like in here. So I'm just letting it like cook up because they're raw. So, ooh, I literally just thought of this. I wonder if it would taste good if I put like little bits of hot Italian sausages in there. I don't know. That's a little freaky. I never tried that before. So we just gonna stick to what we know. And it's looking a little smoky over here. Okay, so there's that. I'm just like cooking up the Chinese sausages a little bit, and yes, I'm on my tippy toes right now because I can't see inside here. So When that cooks up a little bit, I'm gonna then add the chicken broth to that. It's smelling very aromatic right now. It smells so good. It smells like pork. But yeah. Okay. So I think that should be fine now. I can add the chicken broth. And I'm just gonna see how much it fills the pot. If I think I need more, don't be scared if you hear a little bit of rumbling going on in here. It's just the liquid on oil mixture. So for greens though, they cook down, so you don't need like that much water in the pot. I could probably add a little bit of water. I'm gonna mix it up and see. I think the chicken broth is enough liquid so far. Hold on, let me try to turn it this way. Whew, it's hard being your own camera person. So if anybody would like to come help me record these videos, hit me up. Yeah, I think the chicken broth will be enough liquids to just let this cook down. So I'm just gonna let that do its thing over here a little bit. And then I will probably season it in a little bit, and I will show you guys that process. You see how it already, like, from that tall amount, it's literally like spinach. But I don't know what's worse. Probably spinach. Literally, you could buy like 15,000 bags and it will like end up with this much in the end. A pot over here, so I can, I filled it up like 3/4 of the pot so I can boil the pasta noodles or the elbow macaroni. I just have it on a high heat. Just let it boil up before you add the pasta in there. Don't just pour the pasta in there while it's like still water right now. Like, make sure it's boiled and then add the pasta in. Over here, if you can see, is the pot for the collard greens. It's on a medium heat right now. It's simmering quite a bit, so I'm gonna start seasoning it. I'm really just going off the top of my head right now with seasonings because I don't even know what I was gonna season it with. So I'm gonna just start off with some pink. I just said some pink, like what the fuck? Some Himalayan pink salt. You could just use regular salt. I don't know. I'm just trying to be fancy. And I think it's like a healthier alternative. So I'm just gonna season that. I'm gonna season it with some garlic salt. Don't go too ham on it though, because greens will really like absorb flavor. So just season it enough. I'm gonna season it with some black pepper. Or not season, just add. Add it for some spice. We can do some onion powder too. These don't really like make it salty. It'll just like add like another dimension of flavor to it. I think I'll add in the bok ngok. Say it with me, bok ngok, which is the like accent salt. aka MSG, aka flavor for your soul. And then what do I also have up in here? Maybe I'll just add a little bit of this. Just tie it all together with the chicken bouillon powder. And for that, I'll put like maybe like half a tablespoon of it. And I'm just gonna do that for right now, and then I'll taste it as I go to see if I can like add more seasoning to it. But the last time I made some collard greens, I just like went in and started going ham with the seasonings because you know how like it has a bitter taste to it, so every time I like went to go taste it just to see like how it was doing, what was the progress, it still kept tasting like bitter. I was like, it's not tasting like flavor, it's just tasting like bitter. So I kept started ODing on the seasonings, and in the end it was like so salty. I really tried to repair that, John, by like pouring out the water that was boiling, that I was boiling it in, trying to wash it down with water. Nothing was helping. But I don't know how I salvaged it, honestly. Okay, so now for the greens, I'm actually gonna lower the heat. I'll just let it be like a medium low heat, like to just boil or simmer over there and really absorb the flavors. Because I don't really think you can necessarily like overcook it. Something is wet and slippery right here, and y'all gonna witness me bust my ass. But anyway, I don't really think you can overcook it. I just don't think it's the greatest idea to have it on a high heat. I don't know why. Don't quote me, just go with the flow. Just believe what I'm saying, okay? I'm all over the place right now, so y'all probably, I don't know if any of this is even able to be followed. But now I'm on to the part where I'm gonna cut the cheese. And yes, I'll be using the same exact cutting board that I washed off camera, so don't judge me. Same cutting board and knife. And I'm gonna cut the cheese blocks down. Just cut them in cubes. And then, yeah. I'm all over the place right now, so I don't even remember. I don't know what y'all were following after. Maybe not even following no more. Maybe I'm just talking to myself at this point. But anyway, okay, can you guys see me? You see the cheese? Okay, good. There we go. So it doesn't really matter how you do it. Just cut them into little cubes. Probably like thinner than I'm cutting them right now. But let me just see how it is when I'm finished. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I am sweating like a whore in church right now. Like, what? Why the other day it was like -5 degrees, and right now I'm just like hot. I'm trying to be cute, and I am over here just sweating bullets. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. Just get them into cubes. Maybe even different sizes if you want to get fancy, or you want to just do whatever like I'm doing at this point. But I'm just cutting them in like cubes like this. Just cut them into cubes. You probably won't need all this cheese, but just since it's already like packaged like this, I'm just gonna chop them all up and then see how much I need once the pasta is all done and in the pan. Like when I'm getting ready to mix everything on the pan, I'll see if I need all of the cheese. I highly doubt it because it's a lot of cheese. Get them out the way. And the water for the pasta is almost at a boil. And I'll add some salt and a little bit of oil in there so that the noodles don't stick. And I really don't think that that is true, that the oil helps without sticking, because I saw somewhere that this lady was cooking. She said That's actually doesn't do anything. It doesn't help, but in my mind it does. So I'm gonna add the oil so the noodles don't stick. Okay. Okay. So there goes your village of cheeses. Now I'm gonna add some salt to the pasta water and some oil. This little behind nozzle, like what the heck? Okay. So I'm just gonna let that boil up a little bit more. I want it to be like big bubbles boiling up. So let's see what's going on with the greens now. So I'm just gonna get my hair on my face for the millionth time. I'm gonna do a little taste test. Don't worry. This food is for my family, so, but this, if you're cooking it for like an event, this might not be COVID friendly to do, but let me just taste the green. That's good. So whatever seasonings I add earlier, don't need to do anything else with it. Okay? But what I said I was gonna do earlier, or I don't know if you guys even remember or if I even said it, but I said I was probably gonna put a little bit of vinegar in there. I think I will do that just to give it like that vinegary taste. I like a little bit of vinegary taste in collard greens, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the same. Don't get turned off by it because this is the same vinegar that I used to wash the chicken, but trust me, this is okay. It's okay to consume it. So I just put like a little, I'm a little tea. Okay, let me stop playing around. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of vinegar in there. And mix it up. And at this point, I just have them, I have this pot like on a very low simmer, low heat setting, because they're pretty much done. Yeah, I lied about when I said you can't really overcook them because they might be a little bit mushy. So I would turn the heat down like sooner than I did. I would mostly leave it like on a low simmer, just for it to cook down without it getting like water is boiling like this. That's when you want to drop the pasta in. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to my phone stand because this whole time I was not able to show that elbow macaroni pasta because I was using it to hold my phone up. So when the water is boiling like that, rapid boil, you want to just add in and then do a little stir. Hold on, let me grab something to stir it with. Maybe I could just rinse off this and use it for those. So I just move it around so it doesn't stick. This is what the greens are looking like so far. And I also added the rest of the Chinese sausages in there. So in total, there's 5 sticks of chopped up. I'm gonna try the collard greens that I added the vinegar to. Let me just mix it around. Let Let's see what the verdict is. Hold on. It's hot. I did that. So yes, add a little bit of vinegar to it. I think it cuts the bitter taste a little bit to it. So that I'm gonna put it like on the lowest setting for it to just stay there, heat it up like that. That's fine. I'm just gonna move the pasta around so it doesn't get stuck to one another. That's looking good over there. And then I'm going to start off doing the sweet potatoes. So I'm just gonna spread them out. Actually, I'm gonna make like a buttery base to it. So I'm just gonna take some, I can't believe it's not butter, because that's all I have. I forgot to buy butter. Take some butter. So we'll just be using, actually it's not, I can't believe it's not butter. It's Land O'Lakes. But what else? Okay. I'm just gonna like microwave some butter just so I can make it like a base for these sweet potatoes. I'm so sorry, you guys. You can't even see what's going on, but I'm just scooping it into a small bowl. And then I'm gonna microwave it for like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. 25 seconds later, oop, let me not, before that falls. Just a little buttery butter. And I'm just gonna pour it all over. That, and then just move them around a little bit. So I don't know if you can tell, but basically the bottom of, or yeah, the bottom of the pan is just like coated with the butter. And then I'll just like, oh, by the way, I have the oven preheating to 375 degrees because I just want to cook I just want to bake this and the mac and cheese around the same time. So I'm actually going to put this in soon. I'm going to add, I'm actually probably going to just put the syrup in right now first, and then I'll add the sugar in like once it's cooking a little bit more, because I don't want to burn it too much, because anything with sugar burns quickly when you're cooking it. So I'll just see once it's at least like baked down a little bit more. I'm sorry, my head is all chopped off, but you know what, we already accepting at this point that it's just, it is what it is. So I just have that going like that. You can see. Just put some syrup in there. And I'll probably add in the ground cinnamon right now. Literally, I am doing everything like off the top of my head. I did not plan this at all. I literally just woke up this morning like, you know what? I'm about to just do this, because if I don't do it today, I'm never going to do it. And this is something I really wanted to do for a long time, is make a YouTube channel. So now we're here and we're just going to do it, okay? And now I'm going to put foil over top of this. Make sure you secure it. Just so it's cook up in there. And I really don't know how long this is gonna cook. We're gonna see. I'll let you guys know how long to like leave it in for. Probably like 30 minutes. But we'll see. Okay, so I have the oven up heating to 375, and I just put it in there. Just let that bake. And the pasta, after it's all cooked, I like to just rinse the elbow macaronis after like cooking them a little bit, just because it has like a little like sliminess to it, or just like, I don't know. I know some people just transfer it right over to the pan because it's still like hot, so it helps with like the baking process. Or I don't know if that's why they do it, but I just like to like rinse off the macaronis after I boil them. And then I'm just going to transfer it over to this pan that I have right here. Okay. And now for this, like I said, I'm just going to, one guy down. I'm going to season it a little bit before I add in the cheese mixes. And probably say it with me, guys, no. Okay, so just little light seasonings, just for a little taste. Pepper. Ooh, everything is all in the way. Child, that's how you know this is my first time doing this. It's about to put the damn ground cinnamon in there. Not even paying attention. Garlic salt. MSG. I know that looked like a lot, but like I said, that doesn't really get that salty if you don't like overdo it. But I just overdid it probably. Okay, I'll just mix it up. They are just flying everywhere. Do y'all not want to get eaten? Y'all don't want to get cooked? Y'all trying to leave the pan and shit? Okay. So, now, I just blanked out. I'm gonna actually do that little butter thing again to this. So. That scared the hell out of me, whatever just fell. Thought somebody was watching me. Well, you guys are watching me, but I thought somebody was actually physically here watching me, behind me. So I'm gonna do that same thing, just melt the butter. I'm gonna say like maybe 2 tablespoons of it. Hold on, let me just see. Yeah, probably like 2 tablespoons. Is this considered a tablespoon? Because I always thought a tablespoon is literally just a spoon that can be on the table. It's like But I thought this was like a tablespoon, about a tablespoon. So two scoops of these. And then once again, I'm gonna microwave for like 20 seconds. I'm gonna get 2 eggs. Two eggs or 3? Should I do 2 eggs or 3? Maybe I'll just do 2 eggs. I wasn't even about to, let me not say what I was about to say. So here's that butter mixture again. Just pour it all over. Probably just crack the 2 eggs right now. Make sure you don't get no shells up in that thing. Watch me jinx myself, because I just had the worst luck. Hey, smooth. And then I'm actually just gonna start putting the cheeses in, because I'm about to get down and dirty and mix it with my hands. So let me just put the first bit of cheese in first, and we'll see what it's looking like. And then once I mix it up, I'll see if I think I need more. Just like spread them out everywhere. I probably should have mixed the eggs and stuff before I put the cheeses in. But your girl is over it at this point. I still need to fry the chicken. Like this, at this point, this video gonna be like 2 hours long. I'm gonna massage it a little bit. Yeah, I should have cracked the egg and whisked it a little bit before I did that, but it's okay. It's okay, Helen. Okay, so I just get all up in there. So the thing is, I'm also gonna be adding like shredded cheese at the top, so I don't want it to be like, I mean, mac and cheese is supposed to be cheesy, but sometimes people just be doing the most with the cheese. Like, damn, you sure you want to add that much cheese to it? It's gonna be just cheese. There ain't gonna be no mac in here. So I think at this point I like massaging because I'm clearly not using my brain. And then to top it off, forgot all about the heavy whipping cream. Like, this is about to be an epic fail. Oh, not the mac and cheese not gonna be an epic fail. I'm talking about the YouTube video, okay? Because my cooking don't ever be a fail. I'm lying, it do be a fail sometimes. It'd be a whole fail sometimes. Ain't that the worst thing? Like when you sit here really putting all your heart and soul into cooking something and it really does not turn out the way you wanted it to. That's what am I trying to say? That's a heartbreak for me. Fuck relationship shit. That'd be the worst heartbreak when you cooking something and don't turn out the way you. Okay, so let me not do that how I was about to do it, because I just feel like I'm about to just pour so much that I don't need to be pouring. What was I trying to do? Should I put it in here? Maybe a little bit. Let's just start it off with like a little, I want to say this like 2 tablespoons, maybe a tablespoon and a half. You don't really need that much. Just get it all over it. Spread it all over there. Maybe I can do a little bit more. Maybe we could do like like 3 tablespoons of this heavy whipping cream. Okay, there's that. We just gonna put that to the side. Maybe I didn't even put the right measurements in there, but that's what I think is right. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab the cheese. I have triple cheddar, which has a blend of mild cheddar, sharp cheddar, and Vermont white cheddar cheese. I've never heard of Vermont white cheddar cheese. I don't know what that is. We're gonna try it. And some more sharp cheddar. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of both on the top. Wow, this is gonna be a lot of cheese, just as I said I didn't want to do. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I just feel like this is right when you're making a big mac and cheese. You have to put the thing at the top, right? Am I the only one that thinks like this? Okay, that should be enough for that. Triple cheddar. Oh, that side about to be a cheese mountain. Okay. Now, put some foil over it. And this will probably, you could bake it for like half an hour. I would just say like check up on it after like 20 minutes. See what it's looking like. And then maybe after 30 minutes, you can take the foil off so it can like brown at the top. Some people also add breadcrumbs at the top. It really makes like a nice like crust at the top. Okay, so this is gonna go in the oven at 375 degrees. And like I said, we're probably gonna bake this for like 30 minutes. But I'm gonna check up on it in 20 minutes and then I'll take the foil off and leave it for the last maybe like 15 minutes to boil without the foil on top. Yeah, so I didn't know the camera was still on. So you guys just seeing me trying to problem solve in the background. Well, you don't see me, but you're probably just like, what the hell is she doing over there? I'm just trying to see. I know it might be too early to look at the sweet potatoes, but I just want to see what it's looking like right now. I don't even know how long it was in the oven for, but I just want to see what it's looking like right now. It smells good. Oh my gosh. It smells like a cinnamon sugar pretzel from Auntie Anne's. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fire. Okay, so that's not ready. Should have known. Well, I know. Let me just stop talking. Cause, yeah, I know it wasn't done yet. I just wanted to see what the progress was. So I'm just going to put the sweet potatoes at the bottom rack. And the mac and cheese. Let's just bring you guys over here so you can see. So, can you see? Can you see? The sweet potatoes are at the bottom rack. The mac and cheese at the top. Okay? Okay. So now for the best part, my favorite part, frying of the chicken. So in this tin bowl, I have the seasoned chicken chicken batter mix. I'm trying to read it backwards. It's like a flour that I showed you guys earlier. I have the chicken that's been marinating this whole time, and the deep the deep pan right over there with oil on. I had it on a medium high heat, but I think I'm gonna lower it to maybe like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep it at medium high heat. And then usually how I check if the oil is ready and hot and ready for me to fry, I just take like a wooden chopstick or any wooden utensil and just stick it in there. And if you see like little bubbles like forming around the object that you put in there, that means it's ready. So it's like bubbling and stuff. So that means it's ready to go. Okay, so we'll go like this, or I'll put this right here up here so it could be closer. So very simple, just like you're flouring any fried chicken. You can even, usually I would just put it like in a plastic bag or something, or like a Ziploc bag and just shake it, or inside of a container and shake it. I probably should have did that instead to make it easier for myself, but I don't know why I opted to do this. Maybe it's not too late to do that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I usually just put it in a bag and shake it up. It's easier because you get more done like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Cause I don't feel like it right now. And put the batter or the flour inside here. Oops. Thank God you guys don't see everything. And then you could just, with the batter like this, you could just like put all the chicken wings in there and shake it up. It gets like an even mix to it anyway. So I'll just put like half of them in right now. It's like that many wings. And then just shake it up. See, 1-2 step, easy. It's better than just like dipping over there. I don't know why I didn't use, I don't know why I did the other way, because that's how I fry fish. I don't know why. I thought I was frying fish right now. Okay, so now that it's evenly coated with the flour, make sure you dust off any excess flour in the bag. Put it in the fry. Put it in the and then repeat with the second batch. And I would just fry this to your liking, however crispy you like it. Some people like it fried hard, some people don't. So just let it fry a little bit and then move them around, flip them around so all sides can get cooked. And okay, now that I felt them and they're like really golden, I'm satisfied with the crispiness. So I'm gonna shake off the excess oil and transfer over to this pan that I lined with some napkins or a paper towel, just to catch the oil so it doesn't get soggy. Okay. And then I'm gonna add in the rest of the chicken, which is like probably like 5 or 6 wings left. So remember, you can always buy as many trays of chicken wings or whatever you need, depending on the size of your serving. So I just bought one which came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 chicken wings. So in total, I probably fried it for like 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Yeah. So usually I would just take my tongue and like press on them and see if I like the crispiness, and then once I am satisfied with that, I'll transfer it over to the pan. So I took out the sweet potatoes from the oven, and remember how they were like in like circle shapes? I'm taking a chopstick, very Asian of me, and I'm just like mixing it all together, because it had cinnamon, ground cinnamon at the top, and syrup. So I just want to mix them all together. Just to get, I should have used a smaller pan because it looks like I ate the other half. But this is what it cooks down to in the end. So I'm just like mixing it together. I don't know if I'm gonna use this footage because it looks better in person, you guys, trust me. Baking for about 30 minutes. I just took it out the oven and I'm gonna remove the foil and I will put it back inside to bake for another, I wanna say 15 minutes. Oh, I'm shaking. I wanna say 15 minutes, but I'm gonna see like how it does with the browning and then I'll get back to you guys. Voila, bon appetit. Here's the end result. Yummy baked mac and cheese, collard greens, sweet potatoes, and fried chicken wings. Food for your soul, done bang ups way. Look at this masterpiece. You know you want some. Come on over and get some, come try. Or you could try this recipe at home. And if you like this recipe and if you follow this recipe, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone and everyone. I feel like a real YouTuber now. I couldn't wait to say that. Okay, let's get a nice thumbnail in here. Try to get my double chin out there. Okay, that should be good enough. Thank you guys so much for watching my first ever YouTube video. It's been like a long time coming and this whole video has been all over the place, but as I do more videos, I'll get better and I'll have more content, different content. I hope I really stick with this because I've been wanting to do this for so long. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was kind of scared to do it because I'm scared of failing like anyone else, but I just didn't want to like put in all this hard work and nobody appreciates it, you know. I'm like that, just don't mind me. But thank you guys for watching this video. Yeah, so see you guys next time. Bye.